Imagine earning money from home simply by helping businesses with tasks like emails, scheduling, booking, and social media. No expensive degree, no big startup money, just your laptop, your internet, and a skill you could learn in a month or 3 or 6. In this video, I'm going to show you how you could become a virtual assistant in 2026 step by step. Even if you are a fresh beginner, even if you are starting just from zero. I mean, you're starting from nothing, but you're willing to build something. And I'm going to give you guidance of how you could make that. So make sure you stay until the end, because I will also show you where you can find your first virtual assistant job online. Yes, you get it very well. I'm going to show you where you can start from. Okay, so welcome back to the Digital Mom YouTube channel, where we learn how to build digital skills and create better opportunities for ourselves and for our families as well. Okay, so before we kick in on the steps and guidance, let's first get the common understanding of who is a virtual assistant and what is a virtual assistant. Let's start with the basics. Actually, a virtual assistant, often called a VA, is someone who helps businesses with different tasks remotely, just using internet. Simply, it is that one. Okay. Actually, a virtual assistant, take it like someone who could be helping you finishing your task, but not in person, online. Instead of working in physical office, you work from home or anywhere with your internet. Virtual assistants can help you with things like replying to emails, scheduling meetings, managing social media, customer support, research tasks, data entry, managing calendars, booking for events and hotels, helping you organizing events, and other things like that. And in this world, many entrepreneurs, many coaches, and online businesses hire virtual assistants because they are too busy to do everything themselves. So they hire someone online to help them, and that someone could be you, and could be me as well. Okay, so actually, why am I encouraging you to be in virtual assistants? Why virtual assistants is a great online job actually? Why can I rank it as the first great online job for a beginner, for a person who is starting from zero? There are many online jobs, but virtual assistants is one of the best, very best for beginners. This is why. Firstly, the barrier in the entry is very low. Many people, we feel discouraged to work online just because the entry point, it's a bit difficult. It requires a lot from us and we don't have. But for this one, for virtual assistants, the barrier to entry is very low. You don't need to have advanced technical skills to start. You just need to have some basics for you to start. The second thing that is making me rank this as the very best thing to start online as a beginner is that businesses are hiring virtual assistants more than ever before. In this industry, in this remote industry, people are hiring more of the VAs than they used to do in the previous years. Okay, remote work has grown globally, and many companies prefer hiring remote workers instead of full-time employees because of other advantages that they get from hiring remote workers. When they have their remote workers, they are not going to pay for the office. It's only the PC and the internet. Okay. The third thing that is making me encourage you to be in the virtual assistance industry, to start thinking of that, it is that you can start small and glow. It is a career that is giving you gets where you could glow. Okay. Many people begin with simple tasks like email management and later specializes in areas like social media management, customer support, project management, digital marketing assistance. This means your income can grow over time. It is the area that you're going to be in, and it's not going to keeping you stuck at a certain point. You can grow your income at a certain time, because in this industry, of virtual assistantship, you can do this thing today and then tomorrow you can learn that one, then you include it, then that income is going to grow. Okay. Over that, let us now see the skills that you need to become a virtual assistant. Yes, those simple skills that you need. Now let's talk about the skills you need. The good news is that many of those skills are basics and they are learnable. Do you know that? Do you click? They are basics and they are very, very easy to learn. Here are the most common important ones that you need. Number one skill that is very common and that is very basic in virtual assistance, it is communication skills. You need to communicate clearly through emails and messages. Professional communication is very important in this industry. It is a key in virtual assistance. You need to be able to communicate clearly and professionally. Okay. Number two skill that you need, it is organization skills. Virtual assistants often manage calendars, they often tasks, they often information, So being organized helps you work efficiently. And if you are an organized person, I could first tell you to study how you could organize yourself so that you could be able to organize other people's tasks as a virtual assistant. Okay. Number three skill, it is basic computer skill. You should be comfortable using email. You should be comfortable using Word documents. You should be comfortable using Microsoft. You should be Microsoft templates. You could be comfortable using spreadsheets and online tools. You click? Yes, these are everyday tools in virtual assistant work. Yes, they are. If you don't know about that, think of how you could first know about that so that you can dive in this industry. Okay. Number four skill that you know, it is time management. Yes, you get it very well. It is time management. When working remotely, you must manage your time well and meet deadlines. Clients, varied reliability. Okay. So over that, let us now see about the tools virtual assistants should use. Of course, because you are remote, you need some specific tools for you to be able to accomplish this remote work that you have been given by your client. Virtual assistants use different digital tools to help businesses. Some common tools include email platforms like Gmail and Outlook, some task management tools like Slack and Zoom, like Trello or Asana or Gamma. Okay, there are some communication tools like Slack or Zoom. There are 5 storage tools that you should need here, like Google Drive, like Dropbox. And the good news is that most of those skills are very easy to learn, and many of them, they have free versions. Yes, they have free versions that you can practice from. Free version for Trello is there, for Asana is there, for Slack is there, for Zoom is there, For Dropbox is there, for Outlook, for Gmail, free versions are there. So that is the good part of it. They are very easy to learn, and you could have where you could practice what you have learned from their free versions template. Okay, so it's your time to think of that and start thinking of how you could make these tools able to give you money. Okay, so how much virtual assistants actually earn? Yes, I'm encouraging you to be in this industry, but what are you going to get from it? This is a question many people always ask. Yes, it is. The income for virtual assistants, it depends on many things. I'm here to tell you that it's not, if A is a virtual assistant and B is a virtual assistant, A and B are not going to get, it's not necessary that they get the same amount of money. Okay, the income in virtual assistants depends on your experience, your skills, your clients, and your locations. But most beginners might start around $5 to $10 per hour. If you work maybe 5 hours, that is around $25 a day, or $50 a day if you're a beginner. But as your experience grows, many virtual assistants start to earn between $20 and $4 per hour or more. depending on their client, their location, and the project as well. So some experienced virtual assistants may even build their own VA agencies. This is the good part of this skill. It is because there are many windows you could grow from. Okay, so this skill can grow you even into a full online career. Okay. So now, where are you going to start hacking the job of virtual assistants from? Where to find virtual assistant jobs? Now let's talk about where to find your first clients. There are so many platforms where businesses look for VA assistants. Some of the examples include the freelancing platforms, the remote job boards, but you can also find opportunities by networking on a professional platform, by joining online communities, maybe on Facebook or Instagram, by reaching out to small business owners who need help, whom you see that there could be a gap for help. And the key is to start small and build the experience. Don't start charging people $50 per hour. That time people are not going to hire you because you're demanding so much. Start small and build experience, okay? So tips to get your first client are so practical. Here are some of the practical tips that I'm going to share with you. First, we'll start by identifying the service that you want to offer. You're not here to offer every service that is included in virtual assistantship, but there are some specific ones that you could go with. So identify those services you want to offer. Then create a simple profile explaining your skill. Yes, our profile is very important this time. Create a simple profile explaining your skills, then show that you are reliable and eager to help. Show that you are very welcoming to people who need help, okay, so that people can consider coming to you, okay? Then, even if your first job is small, it gives you experience. Don't undermine any calling, any job, thinking that the money is so low. No, do not do that. Even if your first job is small, it's going to give you experience and confidence as well, okay? Every successful freelancer has started with their first client. So you can think of how you could get your first client. So let me also share you something which is very important, which has been helping me in this industry of virtual assistants, because I am a VA too as well. Working online is not magic. It requires effort, it requires patience, and requires learning. Many people give up too early just because they expect instant results. But if you stay consistent and keep improving your skills, opportunities will come. I know that they are going to be knocking on your doors if you stay consistent and be patient, okay, while improving your skills. So if you're watching this video and you think about starting any online journey, this could be the beginning of something meaningful. Learning digital skills can open doors that were possible before, that were not possible before, And remember, you don't need to know everything today. You just need to start learning and keep improving, okay? If you found this video helpful, please, I am calling you to like the video, comment in the comment section that, would you like to be a virtual assistant? Then I will reply to you and give you a clear path. Then subscribe to the Digital Mom for more videos about the digital skills and working from home and remote hacks. And if you want to learn more about other online jobs you can start with no experience, watch the next video that I'll be putting on this channel on Friday. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.